Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long on the 42. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Nelson. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. They start this playoff game with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
South Carolina, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made, room to run here. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. We finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It tests the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Nelson. Catch made over the middle. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Now comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Keeps it on the draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Short throw complete to the tight end. And tackled there by the defense. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. The quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Will go for it here on 4th down and 3. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. Where will this QB get the hook?
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack.
He could go. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Contact as he let the ball go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to throw again. Finds his man. It's Hale. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
What a sag by the senior.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Now he's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Brought down after a short return. What the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The shotgun running play call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll ride the back again here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time winds down here in the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
31, Texas Tech, 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To throw, it's Nelson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
They'll run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's a wide receiver screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And that's the tight end coach showing why he's a weapon as he flexes out into the slot that time.
Love how they use this tight end. Love how sometimes he's in line, as you said.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That keeps the score.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
13.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Grinding away with their running game. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Nelson. He escapes the pocket. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He'll hand it off. gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a